What it do, homies? So we're gonna try to do a reaction to the full Lonely Boy album by Scrim. My reaction style, I generally spend a huge amount of time trying to go into each track. But I'm gonna try to focus on the vibes and only talk as much as I need to. I don't know how many parts this is gonna do. We're gonna start off with about 5 songs or four songs, and then we'll just go from there. So let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
You did good, sir.
Boy whistling in the graveyard. I believe I have them in order too.
Hey, they say that I died, but I ain't seen no light. All of this darkness, all these demons. Hope these perks gonna get me right. I keep reaching my hand out, hoping that Drake gon' hold me tight. I keep getting my heart broke, hoping that she gon' love me sight. Black out on another flight, right back.
I like how he said at the beginning where he says, they said that I died, but I don't see no light, right? It's just darkness, right? That if he did die, it was only just a temporary one.
Bro, hoping that she gon' love me sight. Black out on another flight, right back where I started. Yeah, spilling my heart out on the mic. I can't figure this out, no, I don't see no end in sight. Filling my veins up with this shit. Took a trip to paradise. They could help me if they wanted. Guess I'll go and talk to Christ. Singing about my brother.
Oh wait, what was that?
They could help me if they wanted.
They couldn't help me if they wanted. Guess I'll go and talk to Christ. Ooh, I love that. I love that. That's 100% what it is. You know, what's a definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Some people don't even get to this part right here. Guess I'll go and talk to Christ. That's what's up.
Guess I'll go and talk to Christ, thinking about my brother, and I'm wondering if he thinking of me. Last time that I seen him, he was dead. Since then I ain't seen. Is this shit my fault? Did I leave him, or could I done different? They say that I'm blessed, but I'm failing to see what the gift is. Right?
That's interesting right there. It's my fault. Did I leave him? Right? You start feeling, you start putting that blame on yourself. Like he's saying, what could I have done differently? That's a dangerous mindset, you know, and some people can't even leave that. You feel like personally responsible. We've heard songs about it before. I've never been in that situation, but I can sympathize.
What could I done different? They say that I'm blessed, but I'm failing to see what the gift is. Riding by my lonely, thinking about my family, tripping about they love. Don't give a fuck about Grammys, don't give a fuck about money, don't give a fuck about bitches, don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of it don't mean shit to me.
Facts.
Look at my history, wondering why trust hard to find. Places when we face to face, hard to tell you what's on my mind. I want to, but I can't cry. Want to, but I can't lie. I just gotta get high, cause I'm too busy to die. Take a look at
I'm too busy to die. All these moments, all these things that's just running through his head. I love this. Don't care about this. Don't care about money. It's like he's returning to love, right? Kind of like that's what I'm thinking about. It's like I was just thinking about the love, and when you start thinking about that and all that support and everything becomes secondary.
Don't give a fuck about bitches, don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of it don't mean shit to me. Take a look at my history, wondering why trust hard to find. Places when we face to face, hard to tell you what's on my mind. I want to, but I can't cry. Want to, but I can't lie. I just gotta get high, cause I'm too busy to die. Take a look at what I become, wondering was it really worth it? Bro, just send me a text, maybe it's right, maybe I didn't earn it. Tell me what's my purpose and why do I deserve it? Crashing out the road, show these pussies how to really swerve it.
Oh, tell me what my purpose is and why do I do it? Right? I kind of feel that's tough. Maybe he's right. You kind of come to the end of everything. Well, not necessarily the end of it. You just got to reflect. Like, do I deserve any of this? What did I actually do? Maybe it's getting to the point to where I wonder if Scrim ever thinks about the impact that his music has on it. Like, I know there's a lot of people that say like your music has done this and done that and everything, but I feel like maybe at the end of the day, you know, if it ain't helping you, then you just like, what am I doing all this for?
Send me a text, maybe it's right, maybe I didn't earn it. Tell me what's my purpose and why do I deserve it? Crashing out the road, show these pussies how to really swerve it. Telling my dad it won't be long till I get home, but that's
Jersey Club.
Like Weezy in 07, I'm so high, I feel like that. Been like 20 years since the last time that I felt alive. Preacher looked me in my eyes, said, damn boy, you dead aside.
20 years. Bro, this whole album is about to sound like Rebirth, taking us to a story.
They say that I died, but I ain't seen no light. All of this darkness, all these demons. Hope these perks gonna get me right. keep getting my heart broke.
I think right there where he says, I keep reaching my hand out, right? I keep reaching for help, right? I keep saying, right? I keep going to these things hoping that they are going to solve these issues, but ain't nothing helping. It ain't working. It be doing it. He said it's been 20 years since he last felt alive. And through all this time, he's been going through this, doing this, give me this handout and everything, reaching for a hand. And a lot of people mistaking that hand for temporary, right? Relief. You know, if I have to reach out my hand, like I need help, you give me a temporary relief, when really it's a hand for like true help that he hasn't been able to get.
I keep reaching my hand out, hoping that Drake gon' hold me tight. I keep getting my heart broke, hoping that she gon' love me sight. Blacked out on another flight, right back where I started, yeah, spilling my heart out on the mic. I can't figure this out, no, I don't see no end in sight. Filling my veins up with that shit, took a trip to paradise. They could help me if they wanna, guess I'm throwing talk to Christ.
Okay. Yeah, y'all told me I had to. The instrumental kind of reminds me of kind of like just spacing out, and that humming and everything is him kind of going through the motions, through the pains. You kind of hear those like starry kind of sounds, like those synths and everything, like he's just floating through space in pain, just out of his mind. I love that. The production on this is crazy. Who did you say they did the production? It was Bud Dwyer. Yeah, he's been going crazy on this. I'm pretty sure Scrim had a hand in here. You did good, Scrim. Well, okay, 6 minutes on my first song. Doing a lot better than I usually do. I usually take about 10 minutes per thing. All right, moving on to the second one. Yeah, this production about to be stupid. Let's go. Oh my goodness. What's that? It's kind of got that little Uzi Vert type beat right here, right?
I just hopped on new whip, already high as fuck. I just took a few hits, gone new phone. Pick up, I'm like, who this? I've been sipping mud, dirty cup, like it's so weird. Only level when I'm faded off the flu. Yeah. I can feel the drugs running through my body.
What?
I was on thin ice, got my neck on hockey. When I
Bar.
Ooh,
I was on thin ice, now my neck is on hockey. I've heard a lot of ice bars. That one is fire. Also, bro, what is this production? What is the sauce? The vocal inflections? Ooh, you can't put that everywhere, man. You that is methodically put right there. The sauce on this song is flaming. But this right here, I was on thin ice. Now my neck is on hockey. That's a bar.
Thin ice, now my neck on hockey. When I die, I hope my bitch is buried. Shot when I die, I fill my coffin up with codeine. Then my bitch, she's sober, but she love a fucking dope fiend. I put Molly in my...
Ooh, my, she gets sober, but she likes a dope fiend. Control, maybe, right? I would think that some people who don't even touch this stuff, it's kind of remind me of like people like not necessarily a cartel, but like the people in the higher rankings when it comes to like drugs and everything. People who don't try their own product, right? But they love dope fiends because it's another way of control. As long as you are on that stuff, and I know I can control you with that, and yeah, you're gonna be my favorite person. Don't touch me with it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna sell it to you. I like that. She ain't probably the seller, but she knows that you own that. So she knows she can control. That can go both ways too.
Then my bitch, she's sober, but she love a fucking dope fiend. I put Molly in my water, she thought it was protein. I can't tell you what it is, but can say what it don't mean. Northside crashing now, baby, I might OD. Okay. I'm on a new wave. Hey, been pushing Hellcat, I'm on a new pace. I start rolling, this here a new face. Yeah, still on that same shit, but in a new way. Yeah. They got twin bitches, I got twin Benzes. I got killers around me and they killer senses. Can't tell who's who no more, I can't tell the difference. Don't think I'm from this earth, dog, I'm just too different. Pop another bird, I just up my senses. 2 blocks on me, they did my citrus. Listen to your daddy, better pushing pencils. Now pause instrumental. Hey, I just hopped out new whip, already high.
This is he.
I just took a few hits, 2 gone new phone. Pick up, I'm like, who this? I've been sipping mud, dirty cup, like it's soup. Only love her when I'm faded off the flu. Yeah. I can feel the drugs running through my
body.
I was on thin ice, now my neck on hockey. When I die, I hope my bitch is buried.
Shoddy.
When I die, I fill my coffin up with codeine. Then my bitch, she's sober, but she love a fucking dope fiend.
This might be my favorite so far, y'all.
Thought it was protein. it don't mean. Northside crashing now, baby, I'm like OD.
I love that. I can't tell you the answer, but I'll tell you what it ain't. Yeah, this one was a vibe. I could dive too super deep into this. This is just a vibe, and some of Scrim songs are meant to just be a vibe, and that was 100% what this was. Interestingly enough, we got this crash dummy, right? The whole entire purpose of the crash dummy is and you know, you can go a little deep, right? They put something that's lifeless in there, and it's going to crash, but you see that it reverses to kind of give you that sense that that's essentially what's happening, right? You crash. You know, you get up, you heal, and then you crash, get up and heal, right? And you're doing this because you're trying to test limits, but sometimes you don't reach those limits. Maybe it takes 250 crashes. Maybe it takes 20 years, right? Like he said before, for you to understand and get this body perfect to the point to where when you do run into a hard wall that you aren't, that you come out unscathed, right? Because of your experience. And before you know it, just like after all test crashable cars eventually is put on a road and there's a life in there and it's driving with purpose. So, okay, moving on to the next one. Who Saved the Savior? A lot of you guys are telling me that this is the one right here. We're going to check it out.
You did good, sir.
Actually, I'm making quite some progress on this. I might need to pull up the track list again so I can keep doing them in order. Let's see here. And I might cut this out. For those of you that's going to skip it, I can't read that. Oh, that ain't it. Hold on. I didn't think I was going to make it this far. So this far. Okay, here we go. I might have to pull this off to the side here. There we go. So because I might have to load up some more. Oh, there's some Barbara stuff. All right, Who Saved the Savior? Let's go.
You did good, sir.
Who saved the Savior? Who saved the Savior? I can't save you. Don't come to me. I ain't the one to help you, player. I'm out here rhyming on time with the gayer.
Everybody trying to save me. What the fuck is that worth saving? Touch that holy water, start to burn on like I'm Satan. You could never hate me like I hate me. That's a fucking promise. Pick my mom and dad for once. Just please get honest. Walking around with my bag knife, praying to a glass pipe, chewing fentanyl, wishing that it'd be my last bite. Mentally, I'm suffering emotions that I struggle with, feeling that I'm not enough from trauma when I was a kid.
Ooh, right. I feel like when it comes to these type of emotions, first admitting that you have the emotions is the first step to trying to recover. Right. But also, it's also another way of another example of saying that, you know, you are your best friend. You are also your worst enemy. I always tell people, and I've told my wife this, and this might be a super hot take, that I told her that, you know, it's not my responsibility to truly make you happy. Now, I can make you happy. You know what I mean? But if you ain't happy with yourself, then there's only so much that I can do, because as soon as the source of that happiness goes away, right? If it wasn't internally, like if it wasn't within you, then was you truly happy? You know what I mean? No, you wasn't, right? The same thing as people say money can't buy happiness, because when that money goes away, right, then there goes the happiness that wasn't really truly happy. You know what I mean? Tough to heal from.
I'm shedding tears as I'm singing this. Blow my head off and I leave me with a fingerprint. Am I everything you dreamed of me as a kid? Reduced to broken pieces just to play with as you wish. Oh,
I think he's talking about himself right there. Am I everything you dreamed of me as a kid? Right? Like a letter to himself. Yeah, like reflection. You know what I mean? Because we all have ideas of things that we want to be when we get older, and then life kind of hits us, and how we deal with it is dependent on the individual and the things that you go through.
Used to broken pieces just to play with as you wish. Oh, I'm so sick of fucking faking, taking medication. Only time I feel okay. Oh, just stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away. Money in my pile.
Love that, bro. Repetition, as we hear it always in music, just means that put some emphasis on that. It's more, it's like if somebody told you it once and then they say it in a normal volume and then they up it and they keep saying it louder and louder and louder, right? Then you finally get it if somebody had to tell you something multiple times, right? So I like that.
fuck away, stay the fuck away, stay the fuck away. Money in my problems, this here on the bottom. Promises
Money in my problems.
Make my face will look so solemn. Straight L's in my column, back to back to back to back. You ever love someone but way too fucking scared to get attached? Feelings of abandonment, always fail to manage it. Dress it up with diamond chains, money, hoes, and matching cribs.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
Could I even handle it? Always dreaming of it till my family bring me back to here.
Ooh, till my family bring me back to here. Hey, that's a way too scared to have a kid. Could I even handle it, bro? As a man with 2 kids, I feel this. It's a whole new level of responsibility, and nothing can prepare you for it, right? Because taking care of other people's kids is different than taking care of your own, and it's because of that emotional attachment. And if you already have emotional attachment issues, right, as he previously explained, then yeah, that can cause that scariness. And he says family is always bringing them there. So identifying the source of the pain.
I even handle it, always dreaming of it till my family bring me back to here. Right here in this moment, hey, it's me the doormat, the blessed without the shit, just to not even enjoy it. No, I don't wanna go on anymore. Life been so different since my papa left this world. I often wonder if he's proud and I'm not sure. Who could love what I become? I'm sure no one.
Yo, how is every beat fire? The amount of love and craft that's going into this. And I'm only like, I do have a reaction to a single song. I believe it was, which one was the one that I did? Because I had already done one. If I thought he uploaded them in order, but he did not. And you guys was telling me that I needed to check them out in order. So that's what we're doing. But every single thing that I've heard, I ain't been mad at. You did good, Scrim. Oh, you gonna modulate it? How you gonna, bro? How you gonna give me somewhat of a instrumental climax at the end of the song? That just lets you know that ain't over. That's a great way of segueing into the next song. There's a couple of artists that can do that, give you like those seamless type of transitions to make sure everything is sounding like a story. Okay. So we are with Night Gallery, and I think what I'm going to do right now is just queue up a couple of other things. I didn't think I was going to be moving this fast. All right, for those of you that skipped the part, what I did was just opened up a bunch of other tabs and queued up a couple of more that's in order. Let's go ahead and continue with Night Gallery. I like that sudden uneasiness.
He did good, say.
Soulful. It's like soulful anger.
Yeah, I've been on them drugs, I've been on the edge. Yeah, I feel like I'm dying, I feel like I'm dead. Yeah, way too many perks, I can feel nothing. Yeah, maybe off the sex, I might feel something. Yeah, looking at the time, like where did it go?
On them perks, maybe off this X, I might feel something. Kind of like the gradualness, going or up the higher to feel something. Okay.
The sex, I might feel something. Yeah, looking at the time, like where did it go? Yeah, trying to figure out what I'll never know. Will I be out this clip or I overdose? Either way, I got to let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Oh, some Elsa type stuff.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, all this fucking money, it don't mean nothing. Yeah, all this fucking money just to mean something. Yeah, life passing by at the speed of light. Yeah, life passing by, was it worth the price? Yeah,
never ending question.
For the motherfucking wrong thing, hoping it's a dope man every time the phone rings. Sick of picking up the phone game. I'll be going somewhere, but it probably won't be home, man.
Always on the
Pray
move.
for my mama, she losing her mind. Yeah, pray for my daddy, hoping to die. Yeah, off of that Eddie and off of that speed. All of that money come with the green. Feel that pain, I know what I need. Dirty cup, fucking
All that money, all of that greed, all of that money, it come with all of the greed. It also comes with a lot of enabling as well, whether it be for yourself, whether it be for other people, right? 'Cause you got all that money, that greed. You start thinking to yourself, why can't I have this, right? And that just provides more reasons to not say no.
green. Feel that pain, I know what I need. Dirty cup, fucking fill it up. Don't wanna hear shit. I don't wanna hear nothing. Don't wanna feel shit. Looking for the kill switch. Only here cause them pills they help me live. How could they understand with the world in my hands? Can't even go outside and be just another man.
Yeah, that right there, right? How could they understand with the world in my hands, right? A whole lot of us kind of have ideas of what we would do with money, fame. You know, some people are like, oh, I'll be like more in a philosopher, and it's very well. I mean, not a philosopher. What's the word? Philanthropy. You know, where you kind of like give and everything. But I feel like when you get a lot of money, or you get to a stage where you have everything that you could possibly want in life, right? The first thing that you try to solve is, you know, your problems, right? Before you go out and start helping other people. And if you go about that the wrong way, then you can get trapped, right? Whether it be debt, sometimes it could be in helping people, right? You help like too much to the point to where it kind of just drives you broke or whatnot. But I guess that wouldn't be too bad of a thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, you try to solve your own problems first, or your own immediate family's problems first. And that can cause a whole lot of issues. So, and you can't understand it till you're in that situation.
With the world in my hands, can't even go outside and be just another man.
That too.
Every girl I tend to meet, just another fan. Every girl I tend to leave with 100 grams. Yeah, think of the fella would say.
Every girl I meet is just another fan, right? So it's even, like I say, it's even hard to try to find love because it could possibly backstabbing because you're not just another person. Love is hard to find, genuine love.
Every girl I tend to leave with 100 grams. Yeah, think of the fella with sage, think about marrying the two. Yeah, just tell me that you gonna stay, can't take you on your two. Yeah, sipping off it with the ball, the wish you was hitting me hard. Yeah, look at my dad in the eyes, but I'm still missing my phone. Yeah.
Ooh, look at my dad in the eyes, and I'm still missing my father. That's a bar, bro. That's a bar. One of the things that my father taught me growing up is that there is a difference between being a daddy and being a father, right? Daddies are trying to, you know, the ones that would kind of buy you everything, you know, that would fake the happiness. And fathers are the ones that are there that will actually guide you in life. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a huge difference between being a dad and being a father, right? Having that guidance as opposed to just, I mean, being there is important, but not just being there. You got to be there and you got to be active, right? Not just there and active. Father, just being there. Dad, I like that. He's spitting some bars here.
She was hitting me hard. Yeah, look at my dad in the eyes, but I'm still missing my phone. Yeah, whipping that rose like I can't, looking like I need a perk. Yeah, I ping him out like any bad, to stay whoever he's at. Yeah, I ride around when I'm in pad, feeling like Steve McNair. Tuning myself like I share, I put my soul in the air. Life passing by at the speed of light. Life passing by, this is worth the price. Yeah, I've been on them drugs, I've been on the edge. Yeah, I feel like I'm dying, I feel like I'm dead. Yeah, way too many perks, I can feel nothing. Yeah, maybe off the 6, I might feel something. Yeah, looking at the time like where they go. Yeah, trying to figure out, but I'll never know. Will I empty out this clip or I overdose? Either way, I'm about to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Looking at my bitch like let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, all this fucking money, it don't mean nothing. Yeah, all this fucking money just to mean something. Yeah, life passing by at the speed of light. Yeah, life passing by, was it worth the price?
And of course, I love this AMV, right? Vultures, Death. that even in death, even if you ain't even dead, you still have all these vultures and everything that's still attacking you, right? So if you're in like this mental state where you feel like you're dead, then other people come around and they take advantage of that. Like Scrim said, you know, with the fans and everything coming around, he's trying to pick at him. He said he leave 100 grand. He's trying to pick at him, pick at him, pick at him. He's feeling like he might as well be dead, right? Because that's all people are doing, just leeching off of him. And they showed the various dead bodies, and even showed the skulls that even when he's at the absolute low, there's still even the smallest bits of things that's still trying to eat at him. So how do I get away with this, right? What was all that money for? I ain't making me feel any type of better. And of course, we have this lady right here. She might as well be death. That's what she is. This is death. Okay, guys, I'm making pretty good timing here. If any of you see my other Suicide Boy reactions, bro, them things get up to like 15 minutes on a single song, but I'm calming myself. All right, we on to Blam. Let's go. Let me refresh this. Here we go. And the copyright on this about to go crazy. About to get hit with like 30 claims. This that big body move right here, bro. You can't be pop locking to this, man. If you're gonna pop lock, you need to do the body lock or something. You gotta go, you know what I'm saying? You gotta walk with your arms up. Just also, I love the different type of vocal personation. Personalities, bro. Cannot speak. Type of different vocal personalities that he's doing to match the vibe of the song. I just blame I just blame too many cars, too many hoes, too many drugs. I just blame too many bars, too many homes, too many guns. I just blame Donald. Hey. Top down in that coupe, bitch, we way past Mercedes. I got many women begging me for a baby. I got many men and they wishing they're so many. Chopper by my side with a full clip on it, they go blam, 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 blam. You trying to? Are we getting sturdy? Wait a minute. What? That's like 700 horses taken off from nothing. Overkill, right? 700 horses. They just run. It's just a whole lot of power. Just power, bro. For no reason. And that brings us to the title, Blam, right? Blam. Just Blam. It's just everything all at once. Hard hitting force, right? You didn't even need to feel all that force, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. Full force, full sin. Hey. You gotta hit that face. You gotta hit this face with it. I got many women begging me for a baby. I got many men and they
wishing death on me. Chopper by my side with a full clip on it, nigga. Blam, 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 blam. Too many cars, too many hoes, too many drugs. I just blammed on too many bars, too many homes, too many guns. I just blammed on too many cars, too many hoes.
His face. Hey, yo.
I just blammed on too many bars, too many hoes,
Hey, yo.
too many guns. Yeah, I just blammed on.
Jesus Christ, bro. Okay. Yeah, Blam. AMV wise, the only thing I could think of is that all the things that were shown, it seems like it was shown in like excess, party and everything, things in the height, representing like the height of whatever situation that he's showing. It seemed to be a whole lot of partnering. And then a couple of things here where he's so kid, people just smoking, enjoying their life and everything, just not having a care, has some ladies else taking off their clothes. I would kind of think of that as kind of like a Blam moment, you know what I'm saying? Because generally that's what happens that leads up to the actual blamming, if you will. And we got some concerts and everything here. Yeah, everybody living that Blam life. You know what I'm saying? Look at this dude right here. I can't even do that. That looks like a Blam right there. All right. Next song, Demo Demon. All his intros been banging though. Hey. Saying. Nah, I don't know too many people that can say chinny chin chin and make it sound hard. Let's go.
I keep that motherfucking glide, that motherfucking child, that motherfucking cannon gon' go. I brought my bitch on the road to show her she trippin' about nothing to worry about. Swerving that motherfucking road, swerving that motherfucking cab, I'm going insane. Swerving that motherfucking lane, stuck at that motherfucking aim, right down in the face. I did my pull of the rate, had to go take all my money and take it out chase. Send me a big fucking bank, need me a big fucking bank to bake all this cake. I just might go into space, talking with aliens, only time that I can need. That for my motherfucking seat, put you come try if you want it, drop in that shit.
Oh, no. This kind of sounds like a testament to his abilities, everything that he can possibly do. I'm still trying to make sense of what's going on back here with these nuns. What's interesting is that if you kind of break this down, because Scrim's the type person to put, actually Suicide Boys, both of them, Scrim and Ruby, type person to put meaning behind the AMVs, right? I don't think that it's just there for placement. I've said this before in my Suicide Boys reactions, but it's titled Demo Demon. And then if we just take away the nun outfits, right, and we just think of them as just training, right, we probably wouldn't think much of it, right? We would just think like, hey, there's just women that's training, for self-defense, if you will. And then we start thinking about nuns, right? And what they are and what does it mean? What are your first thoughts that comes to play when you see somebody in a nun, right? And then we just try to combine that with women that we think that are just here practicing self-defense. So you would think, all right, cool. maybe this is like a way of symbolizing fighting off demons. You know what I mean? Like, because they got the cross and everything, that all these things they're chopping, just demons, but they're going hard out here, right? And I don't know what demo stand for. I'm gonna think maybe demolition, because they delivering them demolition chops and everything. But maybe that's just it, just fighting. But it seems really excessive. Like, people who fight for the Lord but kind of go overboard to where you're not even sure if it is for the Lord, you're just doing things in the Lord's name. So what if that's what this is? What's going on in the background? Right? That they're just doing all these things in the Lord's name, but they don't actually represent the Lord, which is why it's so confusing to see nuns practicing this type of things, because it's not what you would normally associate them with. Maybe. And then we got to tie that back to what Scrim was talking about in his songs. Like, he can do all these type of things. I don't think he ever named it. I don't think he ever said that, I'm doing this in the name of the Lord, but we do know that he's trying to get right with the Lord. So just my thoughts. Pull up with everything. See, this just sauce right here. Hit him with the onomatopoeias. Onomatopoeia sauciness. Hey. Yeah, bro's flexing. It's like, he ain't that person. And the demon, right? Because these are all acts of violence, which nuns, right? Acts of violence right now. Maybe. I do know I be reaching sometimes, but that's just how I react. All right, so we are at the title track right now, Lonely Boy. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. I got that fire on me. I got that 9 on me. I got that drink on me. I'm the one they want me. I'm the one she gon' call. I'm the one she won't see. Maybe I'm ballin' too hard. All of that cash made me a lonely boy. Lonely boy.
I love how he prefaced Lonely Boy, right? He's talking about all these things and everything. And he's saying that, I have all these things. It's pretty much like honey, and I'm attracting all the flies, but still lonely, right? And I don't mean to beat a dead horse, right? But, if I could sum up everything that I've heard so far, is that, money can't buy you happiness. You gotta find that happiness. Truly, you gotta find it within oneself. So, but yeah.
Such a lonely boy, lonely boy, lonely boy, lonely boy, such a lonely boy, yeah. Flooding my wrist just to drown on my bitch, yeah. They try to cross me, they getting burned with the bridge, yeah. Can't run from the truth, dog, it is what it is, yeah. I'm telling you, dog, I am what I am. I just want pull up.
Not Popeyes.
I just want know my pain.
Hey.
I just want pop on Zans. Down till it fades. Looking back at my past, ain't much shit I changed. Why you trying to play these games? Like we don't die the same.
That's interesting. Looking back at my past, he said ain't stuff that he wouldn't change. I kind of like that perspective. I could see both the pros and the cons to that. But if you could go back and change your past, then it would make you a different person today. And if you are happy with yourself today, or if you're happy, or if you feel like you're going on a verge of change for the better, then you wouldn't want to go back in the past and start changing things, because then it might change how you feel about yourself right now. So I don't think he said that for that reason, but that's just immediately what got me thinking.
Ain't much shit I changed. Why you tryna play these games? Like we don't die the same. Told me about her frame. I took her out of my sight. 2 guns by my waist. Who wanna try my life? Void in me gets bigger. Sipping on all the feel it. I'm just getting sicker. And that money won't heal it.
Yep, there it is, baby.
Such a lonely boy. Yeah, such a lonely boy. Yeah, ducking up off these pills, but I don't get no sleep. They say family free, but my blood ain't cheap. Told my brother to chill.
But my blood ain't cheap. I like that, right? His family ain't cheap. Blood, I like that. Family, ooh.
Say family free.
Introspective bars, bro.
Told my brother to chill. Be anything but me. All of these perks and pills, I'm anything but free. Baby, you cute and all, but when you talk, it blow my house. Where the fuck all this money gonna go when I die? A lonely boy, lonely boy, lonely boy, such a lonely boy, lonely boy, lonely boy, lonely boy, such a lonely boy. I just want pull up coops, I just want know my pain, I just want pop on Zans, count down till it fades. Looking back at my past, ain't much shit I changed. Why you tryna play these games? Like we don't die the same.
I love the way, hey, mother, I change, right? That kind of feels like the end of like a melody, right? A conclusion, right? Just like when it comes to melody, melody, a good melody generally follows like a sine wave or whatnot, but there's always that sense of completion, or that sense of resolution when we hear melody. So the fact that he ended that, hey, mother, I change, means that he is standing on that. Right? Because think about it, even, hey, my stuff I change. Or if he did like that, it means there's a continuation in the melody, but he ended, hey, my stuff I change. I mean, he's standing on business on that. Ain't nothing he gonna change, ain't nothing you can do about that. So I like that. So those little subtle things in music, right, that connects with us, but we don't understand why. Hey. Okay. All right. So I think this right here, don't know why. So I'll probably start part 2 after this one. I think I got through quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 26. Well, 9 if you consider the reaction I did to one of his other songs. But we did 8, and I'm sitting at a 44-minute mark right now. So yeah, after this song, we'll probably end it for part 1. And I'm enjoying what I'm hearing so far. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up for one last time.
Take a look at my life, got me wondering to myself, how the fuck could the shit ever be? I just popped 2 balls, and I'm playing with the stars while the moon shine down on my face. I've been looking in the mirror, can't see it any clear, I still can't slow my pace.
Looking in the mirror, couldn't see it any clearer, right? I've come face to face with who I am. What he said, couldn't see it any clearer. Okay, looking in the mirror and I still can't slow my pace. I recognize what I am right now. I understand the things that I'm doing. I'm not ignorant of what I'm doing, right? But I still can't change. Oh, that's nice.
Looking in the mirror, can't see it any clearer, I still can't slow my pace. So fucked up and I don't know why.
Lost all meaning.
So fucked up and I don't know why.
Or forgot the meaning.
So fucked up and I don't know why. So fucked up and I don't know why. Let's get a dope sick in the Rolls Royce. Only detox when I got no choice. Bitch, tell me something I ain't never heard before. I got angels and they waiting at the front door. Couple journals filled up with some paranoid. Couple checks written too, fuck it, I don't know. Sweaters love in my heart, don't switch sides. Blacked out where the real me resides. Let's go, get it. Swore I'll be back.
I like that. Blacked out is where the real me resides, right? Some people say that when you are under the influence, right, the limiters that you have, all of it just kind of comes out. Some things that you didn't even think that you were capable of starts coming out. I think that's the reason why some artists, whether it be, painting, photography, or something like that, might indulge a little bit in going under the influence to remove yourself from the equation, because you might come out with some bangers and everything in moderation, of course. But yeah, the real you. I think that's the reason why like kids, why they be so creative, especially when they're like really really young. Like my son is 4 and my daughter is 2 and everything, so they're not really being like super creative. But some of the things they do, I'll be like, what. They don't have the ability to have those blockers, to have those limiters in there that would prevent them from being curious, like you get when you're an adult. But you drink a little, you know what I mean? The moderation, then it starts, lifting, and you finally start seeing a little bit of what you're capable of. It's happened to me quite a few times in college. And then I wake up and I'm just as dumb as a box of rocks again. Not literally dumb, but wasn't as imaginative as I was when I was under the influence. Shout out to the people that can access that without any type of influence.
Yeah, I swore I'll be back by midnight, but you know how it is when it hits right. Coming back for your love won't lose sight. Somewhere where good men shouldn't be, or there's someone else see the good in me. Just another day I'm trying to stay, and day stay I'm making sure I'm breathing. How can you help me? How can you save me? Yeah. When it's cup doing more than the love that you gave me.
Hey,
Father, I'm asking why you forsake me. Yeah. If you see I'm at peace, then baby, don't wake me. Ay, yeah, let's go. Ay, yeah, yeah. Ay, yeah, tell me. Ay, yeah, tell me. Ay, let's go. Yeah, ay, yeah. Let's go around town. I'm so fucked up, I can't even motherfucker see. Take a look at my life, got me one to myself. How the fuck could the shit ever be?
hey.
I just popped 2 balls and I'm playing with the stars while the moon shine down on my face. I've been looking in the mirror, can't see it any clear. I still can't slow my pace. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. So fucked up and I don't know why. Yeah. So fucked up and I don't know why. Don't know why. Yeah. So fucked up and I don't know why. Yeah. So fucked up and I don't know why. Don't know why.
Yeah, so far everything I've heard has just been straight flames. Now I got a couple of ideas about this AMV. At first I thought it was him chasing after the horse, but now it looks like it's him and he's running away from the horse. But what it don't show if there's somebody actually is on a horse, which kind of begs, what are you even running from, right? Is it the horse? Because the horse probably not going to do anything to you. But if somebody on a horse, then yeah, but it's that fear that you don't know, so you keep running. And then he's also running in the forest, which means that the direction is, you don't necessarily know where you're going, right? You're just trying to escape, and you're running from something that you're not even sure you're not even sure if you perceive it as an actual threat. It's the fact that you don't know, and that's the reason why you're running. You're running blind from a threat that might not even be a threat. So you don't know why. Don't know why you're running, right? All right. All right, so that's all the time that I have for today. We got through 8 tracks. I don't know how many parts it's going to break down. I only have a certain amount of time after I leave my 9 to 5 and put my kids to sleep and then, take care of my wife. So, but we're going to try to get through the rest of this album. It's the end of this video. Dave's out.